for the streets.
Young and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On one sideline, we've got to look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. His side unable to capitalize on two at home to begin the year, losing both. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys, on the other hand, have started strong, 2-0 so far this season. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Buying some time left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Positive of that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
The 21-yard line.
Throwing on seconds. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready, check. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Drake Greenlaw picks it off. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. Second down. Nix from the gun. Gets him on a quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. Allen finds his man, Ingram. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 3.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal.
First down.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's second and goal.
Made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Nix holds on to it. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
The tackle by Jeremy Chin. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
Bass's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Thornton on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Raiders first down.
Come on.
Hey. At the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Still has some space inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll run on first down with Dobbins. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Finds Mims. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And the offense has not left the field. 4th and inches here. Here we go with Dobbins. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs is all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Count.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Las Vegas first down.
Deputy.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Setting up to throw.
Raiders first down.
Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get
Raiders
it.
first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
40-yard line.
Let's go.
He's going to throw it again. To the right, reeled in by Downs. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. You have to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
And 6.
Here we go. Set.
36-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Ready.
From the red zone on first. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect from your teammates.
Got ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Ready.
Goal to go, they're passing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So the incompletion on first, here is 2nd and goal.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking in the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders take a second quarter lead.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the 2 sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Raiders 7, Broncos 3. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Broncos running their offense out once again. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them. It could have postseason implications down the line. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets him on the in route. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Nix looking to throw. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock. Getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Throwing now on 1st down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. Pass play coming here. Going left side, Bowers has it. Decent game here, but short of the first. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment.
Ready?
Going nickel here, 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
Let's go now. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Still sticking with the passing game. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete here to Bowers. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Ready?
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Here's Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
14. Broncos 3.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Oh, my set.
Nix from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout.
Second and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Nix now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jars loose, incomplete.
Intended for Evan
No
Ingram.
connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down. and
Shotgun
4.
snap to Nix. Dump on caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
In bump formation for the Broncos.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
To number 86.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 38-yard
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense will flying around and making the play.
Now the Raiders ready in for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
at their own 18-yard
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Patriots in the AFC East. And this is the Dolphins running back. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And oh, he is magic with the ball in his hands. Lamar Jackson. Thinking about throwing, then decides to run. He's in for a 10-yard touchdown. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Dak Prescott. 12 yards on the touchdown. The Cowboys are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Evan Ingram. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Work on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48.
Here's Nix. This is Seth working the right side. He's out of bounds behind the lines, and that's going to add a couple yards on to this third down.
Number 14.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long for Nix. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
The Raiders take over first.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Giving this to Dente. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. 6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
They work against the blitz. To the right, wheeled in by Downs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, and chew up that clock.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have the first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Vegas first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Second and 10.
They're throwing it. It's a screen play to Genty. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And even worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So here comes the Bronco offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Play action with Nix. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
second and 18 at the 18-yard line.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We've set it down from the 37.
First down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Hits it through the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. First down from the 42.
21 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10.
Now Nix. Quick slant caught by Sutton. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
A gain of 20.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On a draw, he gives to Harvey. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Nix looking to throw. He brings it in. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Nix trying to sneak it. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Throwing here, Nix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Franklin, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Nix to throw. And they set up the screen here. It's Harvey.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Nix from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. He is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal.
And Bass's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. First and 10 from the 32. Airing it out to start this drive. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Setting him on the dive. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Genty from the gun. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Needs a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Broncos 6.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. Into the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. There's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Your defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the Raiders' 38-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Dunkloff caught by his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They'll throw here on 1st. That's another quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. That's for Waddle again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
They're going to try and throw it here. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Harvey now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Looking quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It's a gain of 40. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throw again, Nix. He's got it near the 10. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Once more, it's Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
To throw. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And the completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points and they'll wind up with none. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score. Raiders 31, Broncos 23.
As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle!
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here.